Welcome back to more Trails in the Sky. First chapter! I need to start saying that now because just recently the second chapter got released. It was, I believe, October 29th? I believe that was a Thursday. For reference, this is being recorded on November 7th, which is a Saturday. So that's what I've been spending the past week or so playing, so I remember I actually had to skip an update for this past week because I got busy doing that. But anyway, moving on, I wanted to go ahead and mention that I've turning down some video settings a little bit. Like I think I turned off the shadows to try and stabilize the frame rate a little bit, because I noticed, I don't know if it was just me or not, but the frame rate's been a little bit lower than usual. Maybe I'm just used to how second chapter runs, because second chapter tends to run a lot more smoothly. But anyway, let's get on with the story and not talk about second chapter too much because spoilers. So, oh, hello there. Yo, Cloud, when did you dye your hair red? And what are you doing in this game anyway? Seems he knows Shara, apparently. Chump errands, huh? Is that all you gotta say? I'm sure you've heard that Cassius might have been taken hostages, right? Might have been taken hostage, excuse me. Cassius Bright, taken hostage? Don't make me laugh. That old man's not gonna get beaten by the likes of some sky bandits. Anybody saying that is severely mistaken. I'd like to believe that too, but I wonder who this guy is. I don't know, but he seems to fit the mold for a bracer. By the way, who are these brats you got tagging along with you? They look like a bunch of newbies to me. Well, I'm surprised to hear that these brats are Cassius kids. Yeah, that's a surprise, alright. So these are the old man's kids, huh? Hard to believe it. Wow, this guy's a jerk. Why are you looking at us like that? This boy with the black hair is one thing, but the girl really looks like an amateur. Ow! Wow! You want to try saying that again with my staff in your teeth? She's the bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright, and I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. And I'm just his adopted son. Ironic how he says that Joshua seems more like Cassius' son than when Joshua's adopted. Is that a fact? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. What do you mean it doesn't really matter? Well, take it easy, Sherazard, and be careful not to let these brats drag you down. Yeah, make sure not to rush into trouble yourself, either. Keep that in mind. Oh, right. Was it you who took care of the monster near the mine? Yeah, that was us, actually. Actually, it wasn't just me. It was us. I don't think any number of trainees would have made much difference. But anyway, good luck in your search for those sky bandits. Later. What's with that guy? He really pisses me off. I see. So that was Heavy Bladed Gate, huh? Heavy Bladed Gate. What a stupid name. I have to agree with Estelle here, actually. That's not a name a gate is not a name you hear very often. I think I've only heard that in one other game, actually. A Gate Crossner, Senior Bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions, isn't affiliated with any specific branch. His massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster or two with a single slash. I'll just tell you right now, he's one tough customer. Whatever, I don't care how tough he is, he's still a rude jerk. Come to think of it, how does he know Dad anyway? He seems to think highly of Dad's ability, but even so, he didn't seem to like him all that much. There are a number of things in his past I can't go into, and those things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. Well, I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyway, let's hurry to Ravennue Village. Sounds like a plan to me. Where are we in terms of that? Okay, just go down this way. Oh, by the way, I should mention that I've recently switched to using an Xbox 360 controller, so I have a little bit more free reign on how the camera switches around. Actually, I've been using a different kind of controller for whenever I've been playing this casually and for the previous episodes, and I recently started switching to this one. So I decided to trying this out to see. Because Because I noticed it had a right stick camera option, and the right stick never did control the camera on my old one. But it does for the 360 controller, so that's nice. The only thing is you can't use the triggers on the back for some stupid reason, because apparently the driver doesn't work correctly with the back. It counts as like, it's like an axis or something, which is stupid, but anyway. People would be suspicious of us if we started talking to him all of a sudden. I think we should talk to the village elder first and see what he has to say about it. Okay. Well, the elder should know us, considering we were just up here a couple episodes ago taking care of that. Was it last episode? I think it might have been last episode. It's been a while since I recorded. So, Mr. Elderman, what brings you all up here today? Are you here for a visit? No, not exactly. We're actually here on business. Although, if it's possible, I'd really like to have a glass of your fruit wine. Ho ho ho! Things in this world never go like you expect, do they? By the way, I never got a chance to ask you until now, but you don't happen to be one of Gate's companions, do you? Well, we're all members of the same guild, but we're not companions exactly. We know him by face, and that's probably about it. I see. So traveling by himself as usual, huh? Seems like you might know a Gate. What's wrong, sir? It's nothing, really. Please, pardon my expression. Anyway, what brings you to this rural village of ours? Don't tell me another dangerous monster showed up in the area. No, actually, we're in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard there was a report of some kind of sighting. Ah, I see. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed. Really, is that so? That's kind of disappointing. Well, what about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky? It was one of the children in the village here, a boy named Louis. Apparently, he saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. But he's a kid any way you think about it, so he might have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep. Imagined it, huh? I guess the best thing we can do is ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir. Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask. Alright, so apparently there's a kid named Louis. I wonder if he might happen to be down here by the dock. Right here! Huh? I haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you merchants here to buy fruit? Actually no. We're here for a different reason. As a matter of fact, we're bracers. Bracers? You mean like a gate? I don't know. You don't look all that strong to me, especially because you're a girl. Why don't you tell me how you really feel? Wow, first a gate, now this kid just beating up on Estelle. Talk about sexism. After seeing my great skill with a staff, great skill with a staff, you think you can still call me weak? Oh sure, because spinning a staff in circles sure takes a lot of skill. Actually, it kind of does take some, but whatever. Hope you've learned your lesson that looks to be deceiving. Now how about another amazing demonstration with my staff? That's what he said. Estelle, be careful. Wasn't just yesterday you hit yourself in the face doing that? Anyway, are you Louis by chance? Yeah. But how do you know my name? We heard from the village elder. He said you saw some kind of flying shadow. You think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night? Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything. That's fine, we're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw? In as much detail as you can remember? Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night. So I often sneak out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. And the other night, when I was out here looking up at the stars, I saw two shadows moving across the sky. Now hold on a minute here. You say you saw two shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes too. Kind of like a mom leading a kid. Two shadows, two sizes. That's consistent with an airliner and the Skyman and airship if you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods was definitely smaller than a typical airliner. And the two shadows just kept on flying north, until I couldn't see them anymore. So, north is... There's a trail that continues behind the village, and it leads to an old septium mine which was abandoned some time ago. Soldiers from the army supposedly searched the trail but didn't come up with anything. That's why they said I must have been dreaming. And then they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. Enough of that. You're a boy, right? Boys don't cry. We're not like those stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie either, and we're gonna prove it. Also, please excuse the Skype going off in the background. I forgot to set myself to Do Not Disturb. Darn straight, you just leave it to us. So no more crying, okay? Okay. You're a real nice person. As usual, she's got a knack with the kids. Yeah, maybe it's a virtue. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. Looks like we got stuff to do. Right, let's hurry and get on the trail behind the village and see what we can find. Alright. So, excuse me one sec, guys. Let me deal with this Skype stuff. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. So, onward to the mine, I think it is. This is not the right way to go. Good job, me. Up the hill. Here we go. Past the Elder's house. Losing my sense of direction here. Alright. It's kind of weird to have this off-camera angle because I'm not used to having the... I'm used to only being able to switch around like 45 degrees like this. But now that I have the stick, I can go all the way around like this. Yay! This is the right way to go, right? No, it is not. But actually, okay. Just making sure there was not any treasure here. Right, we did come down here that one time though, didn't we? Probably did, and I'm just being stupid like I normally am. Let's get out of here. No, not even worth fighting these guys. Okay, up this way. I thought it was up this way, but I was just making double sure. Also, these guys are coming after us. I could fight them, I guess. Might want to do a little bit of grinding later, but that's not something I want to do on camera. It's something I would do off camera. Hello, mine. Heavy chain and padlock. This looks like the entrance to the abandoned mine. Kind of reminds me of the Malka mine, except for the fact that it's all deserted. Seems this place was abandoned quite some time ago. The padlock and chain are rusted. It doesn't look like this gate has been opened recently, which means there's no possibility that the Skyman has entered through here. I wonder if that's why the army never investigated this place. Probably not gonna find any clues searching around an old mine, that's for sure. What's wrong, Estelle? Maybe it's just me. Do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, do you mean the mine? Yeah, that's right. Let's see. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but there is air flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget about that. Aren't you more interested in what's inside this old mine? Certainly a possibility it connects somewhere. It's probably worth checking out. In that case, let's bust this lock off. Hey! Don't you even think about doing that. For now, we'd better head back to the village and talk to the elder. He might have the key. You're no fun, Shara. Of course, Estelle, always being the reckless girl she is, just jumping to conclusions, just bust the lock off instead of going back here to the town to get the freaking key. So, I guess I'll meet you guys back at this village. One sec. Alright, we're back at the village. So let's go to Mr. Elderman and talk to him and see if he can give us the key. Actually, I went right past his house. Good job, me! Just doing everything right in this episode, of course. He's not here. Are you his wife? Maybe you know where he is? Yeah, we are indeed looking for him. Gravesite on the hill. Okay, thank you. Let us go and see. There you are. So this is where you are, Elder Ryzen. Oh, 2 young bracers, is it? Well, this is a rather extravagant game for gang. Wow, I cannot talk. Holy shoot. I'm just skip that line. Since the bow's reason is nearest to the Empire, was in the thick of the fray. And this village lost a number of good people in the hostilities. That's terrible. There's no need for you to get somber too, though. These days, cleaning this monument is just one of my daily routines. But I guess you wouldn't have come here up here if you didn't think there was something I could help you with, right? Excuse me, whoa. Oh, right, there was something we wanted to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if we paid our respects as well? I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we'd at least like to offer up a prayer. I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above will be overjoyed by the gesture. Oh, very nice of us. So you say there might be some clues in that old mine, huh? I know for certain that the soldiers didn't check inside. After I heard Louis' story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check the place out just in case, so would you mind lending us the key to the entrance? The key for that padlock, huh? Give me a minute here. What, you want to bet he can't find it? We're just gonna have to go back up there and bust the lock off anyways? I'm sure I put it in this drawer. Never mind, he found it. Guess we don't have to break the lock after all. Sorry, Estelle. Okay, this should get you inside. Wow, this key looks ancient. Thanks. This will really help a lot. Don't mention it. We're always indebted to the Bracer Guild for their help. It's only natural we would try and return the favor. If everyone we dealt with were as cooperative as you, it would make our lives a lot easier. That's for sure. We'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. Alright. So, now that we have the key, I'll meet you guys back up at the mine. Yay for cutting in this episode! Alright, welcome back. We are back here at the mine. Let us use this key. And presto, unlocked. Yay! Ooh, that was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about sky bandits, but I can definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone, stay alert. Alright. Here we go, into the mine, and whoa, it's kind of dark in here. Hope you guys can still see. Oh, and this guy just came up behind us. Good job, me. Have we seen these before? I think these look familiar, but I think it might be just power swaps to the guys we fought at the Mulga mine, actually. But just in case, I'll keep this battle in, because why the heck not? Also, these guys are have a lot of defense. So I guess Arts is our main weapon against these guys. Let's see, Joshua. Yeah, you're not gonna. Can't get that critical without using a break, and I don't want to do that. So, yeah. Besides, he didn't really use it, so didn't use it efficiently, at least. Let's see, Shara. Yeah, just airstrike that guy. Estelle, you Aqua Bleed this guy, and then Joshua can just attack the other guy, I guess. Let's do this. Let's see how much a dual strike will do. Not bad. Plus, I'll probably get the points back. Well, he'll get the points back eventually before his break will be extremely useful. This guy should go down to Shara. Yup. See ya. Alright. Unfortunately, we don't have a map for this place, so it might be kind of easy to get lost. But I'm gonna try not to get lost, hopefully, because that'll just extend the time on this episode. Yay! Just like all these enemies are doing, which is just great. Thanks a lot, enemies. Ooh, that battle took a little longer than I would hope it would. Ooh, Joshua learned Flicker. I don't remember, off the top of my head, I don't actually remember what that does. But we can check next battle, I guess. Broken bridge, can't go that way apparently. So, we have to go this way. You know, while we're in this battle, I'm gonna check and see what that, new Joshua art is. Craft, that's me. Slice through defenses and dull senses. Okay, so it's penetrate and speed down. Okay, I see. That's pretty cool. Might show that off later. Definitely need to do it right now, though, because it's only one enemy. But I will try to remember to show it off in the future. Let's just kill this guy with an Aqua Bleed. Alright, let's see. I think we've explored all over here we can. On that side, I meant. So it looks like we have to go to this side. Ooh, is there anything over here? No. Okay. So, this side. Hello, enemy. Ooh. This is the exit to the mine. Yay! Well, at least we know where we are now. So, this side. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna get a preemptive on you, so that way you don't sneak up on me.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Alright, before we go any further, I want to check to make sure. Okay. We do have all our side quests done. Okay. Just wanted to double check that before we went too much further.
We're good to go.
Alright, let's see. There's a bridge over here, but it's also broken. So we have to go this way. And more enemies! So many enemies!
Seems you could. Sure.
So I accidentally ended up using Shara's craft in that fight, unfortunately. But that could have been worse, I guess. Oh, great. Cutscene here. Quiet, Estelle. Looks like we've hit the jackpot. I'd call that the jackpot. Forget about the heavy things and focus on the fruit, provisions, and valuables. And hurry it up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. And we just found it. What's an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. Looks like this looks like an area that was used to be used for strip mining. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size. Who would have thought to look here? Look at that. Aren't they loading the airliner cargo into their own ship? Let's worry about that later. We gotta figure out how to bag these guys before they get away again. This is our third trip, huh? Man, Dawn can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well, once this is all taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice fat ransom. Also, I like how we're all like sitting over here in the corner, just out of sight of them. Hold it right there. Who in the... The scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The Legion of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived! Huh? The League of what? You bonehead, why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool saying that stuff all alone. You're the ones who Joe's head had a run in with back in Roland. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. It can't be right? We're not supposed to be here this early? What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. I hope for your sakes you'll come along quietly. Hold on just a minute. Are you trying to tell me that only 3 of you came here to arrest us? You seen anyone else, bandit boy? So you're not involved with the others then, huh? Then that simplifies things. Let's get 'em, boys! Boss time! And just right after I accidentally used Shara's craft. Yay! Perfect timing! Anyways, let's see. Let's do... I want to check and see. Are these guys weak to anything? Okay, he is vulnerable to arts, at least. So I'll have Estelle. This is Estelle, not Shara. For some reason I thought this was Shara. Let's see. Clock up is pretty nice. But I think what I would want to do is... Let's try a hurricane here. I can hit 4 of these guys. I don't know if I've ever shown off hurricane before, actually. In case I haven't, there it is. I really should remember. I need to remember when I have shown things and when I haven't. Let's see. I'd like to take out these bandit guys as soon as possible. So... I just used... stupid. That's what happened last time. With me accidentally using Shara's art, because this 360 D-pad is such stupid that it does stuff like that. I was hoping to charge that up to full and then use that on Kyle, but... oh well. Could be worse. I need to heal up Joshua, though. He's low on health. He's even lower now. Let's see. Joshua, you don't have anything to heal yourself. So, let's attack that guy. see. Estelle, can you heal Joshua? Okay, you can't do that with that, but you can heal him with an item. So.
We're good to go.
See, in this case, items are more useful than arts. And that's one of the, like, I think I believe that mentioned that whole thing with the arts and the items earlier, which is one of the cool things about this game. Alright, let's see. Kyle, you are about to do that, so you know what? I'm gonna do this. So I can get away from Shara, at the very least. And then Joshua, why don't you dual strike that guy? But of course, he's not gonna be affected by the explosion, because enemies are never affected by their own friendly fire, of course. And kill this guy. Now it's just Kyle left. Aw, yeah. Let's see, he's got that much. So you know what, Estelle? Why don't you hit him with an Aqua Bleed? I kind of like how Aqua Bleed looks, to be honest. That's why I tend to use it a lot. Come on, Joshua, you miss? Why you miss? You disappoint me, Joshua. Thought you were better than that. Aqua Bleed. 144. That's not too much, actually. Then again, Estelle isn't. I don't think Estelle has a lot of magic attack, so. Cher is the magic user, I think, in the group that we have right now. And then, of course, Joshua is physical, because he's got the dual strike. So, Estelle's basically just the healer right now. That's pretty much the job she's doing. I think she's actually the only one that has healing arts, now I think about it. So, she's definitely the healer of the group. Let's see, do I want to use... Nah, we don't need to use her art. Or maybe we do, because I keep missing. He isn't too powerful, though, so we shouldn't have too much trouble. Yeah, Joshua just knocks him down to size like that. See ya, buddy! Later days, pal. You guys are tougher than I thought. It's no wonder Josette got beat by you three. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. You really don't know anything, do you? What was that you called yourselves? League of the Exceptionally Dim or something? You making fun of my awesome team name? You're dead. Look out! Smoke grenade! What is this? You gotta be kidding me. Another smoke screen? Too bad about the rest of the cargo, but we'll just have to live without it. Later, bracers! Well, shit. They got away from us. Ow, some of it got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poisonous. Looks like it was just a typical smoke canister. Their ship's already out of sight. This is getting really old. It's not once, but twice now that they've got away. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Shara, quit acting like it was all your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away too. If we've got time to kick ourselves over this, then there's got to be some other constructive things we can do. You sound like you should be the senior bracer. Well, at least we were able to take back the airliners. How about we have a look? The passengers may be inside. Right, so let's do that in the next episode. So, see you guys next time. Bye now!